Governor Christie, a nation, the United States, calls upon you. You are our Churchill. Churchill wasn't pretty either, and he wasn't very well liked. He was somewhat overweight. But the British nation needed him during World War II. They called upon him. I'm sure there were things he'd much rather have done. But he swam in reality. He didn't float on a flotation device like Obama does. Churchill swam in reality. A nation is calling you, Governor Christie. Now, I know that this nation will probably dispose of you when they're finished with you. But you know, it's your duty. It's your time to now sacrifice. I am pretty sure that you did not serve in the military. I'm not totally sure, but I don't think you did. Now's your time. I'll use myself as an example. After many years in the military, in the Army, in the infantry, the Army, in their wisdom, made me an equal opportunity advisor. Forced me. I had to do it. It was my duty. I didn't want to do it, but it was my duty. When Desert Storm came around, I could have easily stayed back in that pathetic unit I was in with a goody two-shoes commander and a deputy commander that couldn't even shine his boots, but he shined that skull cap on his religious holiday, whatever it was. He wore that. That shined. When Desert Storm came around, my first sergeant wanted me to stay back and make cupcakes with the ladies. I said no, Governor Christie. I did everything I could to get into that war. I didn't care if I would go in there and dip the beans for the troops. I was an infantryman, and I made sure that I went to that war because my nation called me. The world called me. And that's what's happening to you now, Governor Christie. The world is calling you. Now's your time. Okay, you didn't serve in the military. I don't hold that against you. Not in your case, because you swim in reality. You don't float on a flotation device like Obama. Obama can't swim. Now, you may be a little bit overweight. So was Churchill. But you know what Churchill would have told that bimbo Mika Brzezinski on Morning Joe when she would bring up the fact that he was a little bit overweight? The same thing I think you would say is, you're not going to tell me what to eat, and you're not doing very much for the anorexic problem we have in this country among women, or the bulimic problem we have in this country among women. You're probably the source of those problems. Governor Christie, a nation calls upon you, sir. Do your duty. It's not always the thing you want to do, but now's your chance. I beg of you, Governor Christie, a nation is calling you. A nation is begging you. We have CNN, this Fareed Zakaria, this skunk of a human being, giving a venue to this criminal in Turkey who is blatantly saying that Israel needs to be wiped off the face of the map, that Israel is wrong, that Israel is the cause of all the problems in the Mideast. This kind of stuff has to stop. A nation's calling you. When a guy like that idiot from Turkey can get on American TV, given a venue to appease an militant Islamic religion, This country has had it. And Fareed Zakaria didn't call him out on one thing. The brainwashing of the United States. Governor Christie, I'm begging you. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do. I understand that this country is going to dispose of you because this country always goes back to that touchy-feely stuff. Don't let that bother you. Do your duty in history. History's calling you. History demands that you stand up, Governor Christie. It's not always pleasant. Going to war was not pleasant for me. But your nation, the United States of America, is calling you. Churchill wasn't pretty, but he was good. Churchill wasn't politically correct, but he inspired a nation not to give up. And I believe that you can do that. I'm not saying you're Churchill. I think you can be better, Governor Christie. You would have your own place in history, but the similarities are there. This world is in bad shape, and we need someone leading this country that can swim, not float on a flotation device like Mr. Obama does. Where have you gone, Governor Christie? A nation turns its lonely eyes towards you. Ooh, what's that you say, Governor Christie? Joe the Toe has left and gone away. Hey, 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 it's your day. Run for president, Governor Christie. A nation turns its lonely eyes towards you.